What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. And this one is kind of interesting because while we've seen everything that has happened with Shiba Inu, we got to understand what transpired today. Because today, can't really say that it looks like the absolute best day. And as we move along in the day in the 24-hour range for exactly, where the close and open is, once it starts to shift, we're going to start to see that this looks like it's down on the day. And honestly, it has come down a lot from where it was. But let's talk about Shiba Inu. Let's talk about the crash that has happened and talk about what I have done within that time frame if I decided to, buy the dip or, accumulate more or decide to, sell everything that I own along with a lot of other people that were doing that. So make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. You can definitely do that for Twitter, for Patreon, as well as for Margex if you guys want to trade up to 25x leverage on SHIB. You can trade up to 100x leverage on BTC and BNB and Ethereum and things like that. But let's go into the detail here because Shiba Inu had a massive run, absolutely amazing run where we've seen this grow from a low level to a ridiculously high level in a short period of time. Now, I wanted to be live yesterday while things were running, but I couldn't. And I apologize that I could not be live, but I was live this morning for about 3 hours talking about Shiba Inu and talking about a bunch of other things that were making moves. And it was great to have a bunch of people there. So thank you to everybody that has joined the live stream this morning. But let's talk about Shiba Inu and where it is. So currently the price is at 0.000033. This is way better than where it was at the added zero level, right? We are 3 times the amount of just dropping the zero. So 0.00001. We're at, 3 times where that is. We were at 4 times where that was, and seeing that at a 25-ish billion dollar market cap with amazing amount of volume. And we still see the volume that's here, even though it's decreasing, we could still see that volume because that's also volume. But right now where we stand is a 19.4 billion dollar market cap. Volume is sitting at 14.5 billion dollars in one day. Right, that's amazing. Just pause there, understand what that means. That's a lot of money that's going through one position in a matter of one day. $14 billion. That's a lot of accumulation, a lot of selling, a lot of buying. It's just a ton. So $14.5 billion. We're seeing 76% volume to market cap ratio, so we understand that popularity. Now, throughout that time, if we look at the last 7 days, we've seen this climb. It's up 210%, and up to this point, it was up a lot more than that, right? You saw it go from 0.00001 all the way up to 0.000044, or almost 45, right? So getting to, again, a 25 plus billion dollar market cap, competing with the likes of Dogecoin. Now, as the meme coin market was absolutely running, people were like, look, we need to see a retracement. There's no way that we're not going to see a retracement. We have to. And honestly, we did. We started to see that retracement today, and we knew it was going to come soon. We just didn't know exactly when, whether it was going to get to a $30 billion market cap, 40 or whatever. And, someone asked me today, they were like, whether I thought it was going to be positive or negative. And I was like, it's up so much. There's no way that it could be negative. But I spoke too soon. I mean, right now, I don't think it's really negative. It's still up 3%. But as the day goes on, it's going to look more negative because it has come down quite a bit. Now, again, it went up to that 45 level, did decrease down and retraced a little bit down to about 30, 36. And we were like, all right, that's the little retracement that we do need, but that's not enough. So it ended up increasing here, and we saw a bigger pickup where people got a second win, a better opportunity to see that kind of push up from there, got up to 44 again, and then started to tank, right? It started to decrease during the live stream, and then it increased a little bit. It looked like it was going to bounce, then it decreased again. And then it fell off the kind of the face of the earth a little bit, just completely dropped, and then you see that kind of panic mode that a lot of people get into. Now, at this level, I decided to do something that I thought I really, really wanted to do and needed to do. Wait for a retracement so that I can buy the dip. Now, did I buy outright? No, I did not. I still have my 93 million. I didn't do anything with that 93 million. I believe it's going to go a lot further, but that's for more of the long term. And when I hit my goals, that's when I decide to sell. I haven't hit my goals in those, so it doesn't make sense for me to do that. But what I did do was I went over to Margex, and you're going to see here that I have this green line right here. What does this green line mean? This means that I have an open position around where the low point was. I was looking at this previous level, and I was like, this has to be it. So I decided to buy right around here where it ended up decreasing to. It ended up bouncing off of that level and increasing back up to the 15 moving average, at which I walked away, so I didn't end up, selling at that point. But then it decreased down below where I purchased and then increase back up. My overall liquidation point is 24.11. So if it gets down to 24, I end up losing everything that I put in, which is about $150, I want to say, maybe a little bit more than that. And I did it at a 5x leverage, so it gave me like $1,000. So I guess the total amount would be $200. And it would be at a 5x leverage, so that gave me $1,000 to make the math very simple. So if it decides to come down to that point, I end up losing everything. But right now, I am very positive. As you can see, I'm very positive on that play by 40%, $80, and I'm looking for that to push up a lot further and basically profit off of that as it does come down, as it did come down. So I decided to buy the dip. Why did I decide to buy the dip? Because I felt like it's still, even though it's way higher than where it was, I felt like it's deserving of a bounce. And you're seeing it over the 50 moving average right now. You're seeing it start to create higher highs, higher low scenarios to get back up to the 200 EMA. And that's most likely where I will decide to take that bit of profit, right? It's not going to be a crazy gain. I don't want to sit here and look for thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of a gain. I invested $200 to try and get an extra $200 on top of it, maybe a little bit more as we do get up to those price points. So if I decide to sell at, what is that, 36? If I decide to sell at 0.00, or I guess it's 0.036, if I decide to sell at that point, it does look like it's coming down right now. But if I decide to sell at 0.036, I now have 98%, which will get me about $200, or the amount that I invested into there. So it'll give me my initial investment plus profit on top of that in XRP. So I was looking for that play, and I'm glad to see that it's kind of working out. I want to say kind of, because as I speak about it, it seems to continue to drop down. So I want to stop speaking about it right now so that it can continue to kind of increase rather than just continue to drop. So I'm done speaking about it. Go the other way. Yeah, Shiba Inu decided to come down today from a level of 44 all the way down to 32. So a lot of people are like, it's tanking, get out. And that's just how the markets react. That's how people react to the prices and how they are moving. And I'm sure a lot of people were excited seeing how far this has come. And there were also people that probably panicked and sold that position. And as they see it drop, they continue to sell because that looks like the highest that it's going to get to, right? It creates a double top scenario. All of it is really going against what you believe is going to happen. But anyways, guys, I got to get out of here. I actually have a meeting to get to. I got to get out of here. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, @PerryHGA, you can follow me over there. Now, don't forget about my links in the description. If you guys want to check out, Margex, feel free to check out Margex, where you can trade, up to 25x leverage. Every time I look at it, seems to get just a little bit worse there. So hopefully it just keeps climbing. That's what I want. But yeah, if you want to trade with Margex, trade 5x leverage, 10x leverage, whatever it is, feel free to do that. The link is in the description. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.